Oodalali, welcome to a new episode of BS Commentaries. And I say Oodalali for a good reason because I have my favorite Disney co-host here, Richie here. What's going on, dude?
Hey guys, how's it going? Happy to be back. Happy to be back. I love that Sword in the Stone one that we did, and I like this movie much more. Robin Hood is a fantastic one.
And also, it's real quickly before we get into it, it's done by our good friend Wolfgang Reitherman. If you remember, his two bastard of a fucking twins did horrible voice acting jobs in Sword in the Stone.
Oh yeah, and their cracking voices and everything.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Don't even remind me. Alrighty, so do we have Robin Hood all set up on the screen? Are we at 000 seconds?
000 seconds. I gotta click on my play button here. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay, loading up. All right, I'm at 0 seconds.
Alrighty, so for everybody who is wondering, we are doing Robin Hood, the Walt Disney 1973 film. And if you guys want to join us, if you want to watch the movie and listen to us commentate it while you watch it, just pull up on Disney Plus, Robin Hood, Amazon or whatever, or get the DVD out, get it to 0 seconds. And as soon as we say 3, 2, 1, go ahead and hit the play button. So Richie, are we all set to go?
Yeah, I think so. And if you have the VHS tape, I mean, bravo to you.
That's the second fucking time he's mentioned the VHS.
I just like, if you have the VHS tape, appreciate you. I'm a nostalgia YouTuber. What can I say?
Pretty fucking much. Alrighty. So, oh, by the way, Richie, before we actually get started, I don't think you knew about this, but some woman watched the Sword in the Stone podcast that we did.
Yeah.
She sent us an email. Apparently she was pissed off because we were cussing so much and making really bad jokes that she's like, my kid heard this podcast while I was listening to it. Can you not cuss so much?
Oh, okay. Fucking sorry.
No joke. I said it on the last movie commentary podcast that me and K-Hart did, which was Volcano, which turned out really great, by the way. But I was saying, that's not our fault. That's not our fault. Your kid heard us. There's a reason that there's an explicit E on the podcast, for God's sakes.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I've done podcasts, or at least other people's works, where I haven't swore, because I drop a couple F-bombs, maybe a couple shits here and there in my videos, but mostly, I'm not having children watch my videos. I'm mostly like, what I do is, hey, the stuff that we used to watch, is it okay? Are we looking at it from rose-colored glasses? It's people that are our age. So I'm not having children watch my videos. I'm not. When you upload something to YouTube, you literally have a little checkbox that says, is this for children? This is obviously no. I don't recommend watching this with children. If you want to hear our commentary on this, that's great and fantastic. But yes, this is explicit. If you're fine with your children listening to lots of naughty words, maybe some sexually explicit jokes, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kid.
No. And by the way, before we also get started, I think everybody needs to hear this. There we go.
Oh, hold up. Oh, sir.
Oh
boy.
Oh, okay. Oh, listen to us, man. We're just getting the beer. Is this kind of like beer pornography, like what we're doing right now?
Beer porn? Oh boy. I got some Sammy Hagar Island pop thing. It's delicious.
There you go. Alrighty, Richie. So let's get to it. And so ready? You got you're all set?
Yes, sir.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. And look at that, second straight film by Walt Disney and Buena Vista.
Love it. I always love when they open with a book.
See, I was actually about to say the same thing. I really love it when they do open with the book.
Well, it just realizes that, Disney never really made original stories. It was always fairy tales or old European stories. Obviously Robin Hood being one.
Mm-hmm. Roger Miller, by the way, good country singer, by the way.
Yes, indeed. My father loves him. I can't remember the song that he sings, but he really likes one of Roger Miller's songs.
You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Oh, hold on a sec.
Oh. You're actually pretty good whistler. I can't whistle that well.
This is why I love Robin Hood so much, is just the intro to everything. Brian Bedford, by the way, same birthday as mine.
Really? That's a cool little trivia fact.
First of all, I fucking love how they went the dee-da-dee-doo with Phil Harris.
Well, that's the hamster dance. Yeah, that's the hamster dance.
That is.
Isn't that what
by the way, so this is...
No. Yeah, that's... Oh. I just realized that now.
So, by the way, this movie that Phil Harris was in was the last and final Walt Disney movie that he ever did.
It's not the final movie that he did do, though. We did bring up Rockadoodle. Not a Disney movie, kids, if you didn't know.
Nope, not a Disney movie. But fun fact, by the way, I want to go ahead and throw this out real quickly. So Pat Buttram, who plays the Sheriff of Nottingham, he has such a distinct voice, by the way.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know this, but he actually made a cameo in Back to the Future 3.
I was going to bring that up. He was in the bar when
he was. So his voice, he actually even said in an interview, where is it? It says he has a distinct voice that, in his own words, quote, never quite made it through puberty. Mm-hmm. But he was still a really good actor.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, especially doing westerns like that. I mean, he obviously made a cameo in Back to the Future 3, obviously, because that is a western. Because he was a big cowboy actor, I believe. He
really was into the western. And as we all know, I will say this, look, westerns can't be made like they used to. Like westerns in the 1960s and 70s, like, were really good movies. Mm-hmm. Not much. I love mostly John Wayne films.
Right.
Produced and directed by Wolfgang Reitherman. Like we said, his two little bastard of a squeaky voice twins did a horrible job in Sword and Stone.
Oh, they weren't the worst thing in the world, but I mean, it was just very jarring.
It really was. Does Ed Rooster kind of remind you of the what the hell was that cereal? You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Corn Puffs?
There we go. No, Corn Flakes, actually. I think it was Corn Flakes, yeah.
Yeah, Corn Flakes.
You lolly would a day.
I still remember. And once again, long songs. Those Disney.
Yeah, once again, we just have another great Disney. Ew. You won't see that happen during this time of age with COVID and everything. These guys are worse. These guys can't shoot for shit. They shoot worse than goddamn stormtroopers.
Oh, I mean, come on. Wouldn't you want to date a stormtrooper? They'll always miss you.
You know something, Robin? You're taking too many chances.
So? You know how to sew.
A laugh, huh? I would say more of luck, since you got a fucking arrow right in your hat.
There's got to be a combination of both somewhere out there, you know? How else do these heroes survive? Wit and luck.
Also, I love how the holes in Little John's shirt and in Robin Hood's hat are just automatically gone.
Yeah, that seems to happen. Quit putting more holes.
So the last movie we did, by the way, Sword in the Stone, was made 10 years ago, by the way, before this movie. So I think that's kind of an interesting little little tidbit that we did. We went from 1963 now to 1973.
Well, not to mention they're both films that are kind of lost with Disney, you know.
You know, I really do feel like they are lost because look, Sword in the Stone, I think, is a very underrated Disney movie, but with Robin Hood, I want to say Robin Hood is one of the best out of like the old animated Walt Disney movies.
Oh, it's fantastic. Well, this was around the time where Walt died in 1966, so this was those times where they were trying to like get something going here. So they had, this was one of the main ones that they worked on that didn't really involve Walt, and I liked it. It still had the feel of one of those old fairy tale Disney movies. Lots of animals around, kind of like Jungle Book, because Jungle Book was the last film that Walt ever worked on. He died before it came out, unfortunately, but
he's got to be a Democrat if he loves taxes that much.
Oh no.
Well, let's look at it this way. If he was a Republican, he would love hating on everybody. Well, wait a minute. No, he does. He hates. No, wait a minute.
He probably just tells it as, trickle down economics, which is just a myth.
Actually, you know what? I think he is actually a combination of both a Democrat and a Republican because he loves taxes and he hates every fucking buddy. So wouldn't that make him like a Ryan?
Condone the political views viewed by Prince John in this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Peter Ustranova. I think that's how you pronounce it. Jesus, that's a powerful yell. He also did the voice of King Richard in this one, of course, at the end of the movie.
I always loved another reason I love this movie, which is very weird, but it was my thing as a kid because Richard wasn't a very common name, of course, and I always loved the history of King Richard, and it's like a lion. Oh, I love lions. I loved the Lion King growing up. King Richard, the Lionheart. This movie had King Richard. Simple math, people.
By the way, I just noticed that Hiss has hair on him. There was a scene. There was just that quick little. Oh my god!
Here it comes. Here it comes. Look at them jewels. Oh man, this guy rolling.
He's rolling and he's sucking his thumb.
Hey, you know what? You really think Kanye ain't going around with all his bling and he ain't sucking his thumb?
Here I am making political jokes and you throw out a Kanye joke. That's even better.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Politics. Yeah, I know Kanye's.
No, it's the hell with it. I love it. I love it, dude.
Politics anymore.
Terry Thomas does the voice of Sir Hiss, of course. Funnily enough, Terry Thomas made his film debut in an uncredited in The Private Life of Henry VIII in 1933.
Really? Must love lots of English royalty.
Oh, so now we have cross-dressing in the movie.
Hey, come on. You gotta...
But you know what? This is actually... Dude, what the... Wait a minute. What's he using for boobs?
Well, not to mention, I'm just more so wondering where they got these outfits, because they said, Little John was worried about his hat, and he's like, how'd you get these outfits?
Jesus.
Where'd you find these?
By the way, I find it hilarious that in every adaptation of Robin Hood, it doesn't matter if it's live action, animation, or like this, I just saw where Robin put his hands.
That's one way to stop somebody. I do not recommend stopping another woman in that fashion.
And look at Little John. He's just like whoring himself out, lifting up the bloomers, or lifting up the dress for the bloomers. But like I was saying, I think it's hilarious. Like in all adaptations of Robin Hood, Little John is always the tallest person.
That's the joke. His
I
name
love
is
it.
Little John, and he's the biggest monster out there. Oh, Little John. He's not.
Oh, how gracious.
See, there's the hair on his.
There's a story somewhere that somebody did this to the Pope. That, like, the Pope had, like, you know, his hand or something, and people started, like, yanking jewelry off him. I feel like there was, like, a story out there somewhere. Somebody look that up.
By the way, I know the pain that King Richard is going. Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, my.
First he strangles him, and then he sits on him. Jesus,
joke like that and sat on.
Good God.
Right.
But so anyway, like I was saying, I understand the pain that King Richard went through with getting the snake tongue in the ear. I used to have a garter snake, and I think I want to say about around the 5th year that I had him. He was, first of all, like, I think it's hilarious of how animals, they get really attached to their owners. But he was slithering up my arm. He went near my ear, and he actually flicked his tongue in my ear.
Oh no! Oh, now you're making my toes curl.
Bitch, don't touch it. And first of all,
how dare you strike the royal hand? I'm gonna use that every day.
Also, do you not notice of how he doesn't notice that he doesn't have any jewels?
In my everyday conversation, I'm just gonna say, "How dare you take the royal last piece of cake?"
Oh, okay. Just keep pouring the honey. Just keep pouring the honey, for God's sakes.
He's gonna whip out his cock in a second.
I'm serious. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Little John knows what it is. He's like, nah, no.
Just having
bitch, don't touch.
Full on bags of gold. Just I wish I had that life.
All right. Asshole.
History, of course.
No, snakes don't have any ears.
Whoa.
Okay, now I'm starting to see where he got the boobs.
Do you believe in psychics?
I really don't believe in psychics.
No.
First of all, how, like, good Lord, like, where do you hide the hubcap? Well, actually, we would see it later. He hides it in his. Now, this is something I don't understand. There's guards
these
all
guards
around
are
him.
guarding that, and they're not even, like, he's right there. Could they not hear that? Are they just looking ahead? Really?
Are they retarded?
Oh, no.
There's the hubcap ass.
Now, how did he take the robe? Was he fucking him? Like,
Jesus Christ, robbed everything from him except his undies.
that's literally what a hooker does. Like, would just take all your clothes and just rob you blind. I've been robbed. I wish somebody would say it that way. I've been robbed.
Oh, okay. They really are stupid. They really are brain dead. If they're, did you see them like waving like?
That's what happens when you listen to freaking psychics. That's why you don't.
Damn,
like,
and good Lord, and he just
right joke. He goes,
and he just got trampled.
I played poker with tarot cards one day. I got a full house and 4 people died.
Jesus.
That's what it is. Besides, you broke your mother's mirror. I got a dirty thumb.
That's because you were mud.
Hey, got you dirty thumb.
Damn, look at that. They're offering you like $1,000 for his for that.
That's gotta be a lot. What is like?
Well, could you imagine like back in medieval times? Back in medieval times, that had to be like worth over like $10 million now with inflation.
Was a pound. So the year, when did King Richard reign? I'm looking this up now. King Richard.
Okay. This will be interesting. Oh my God. Did you just see that? They just flipped the scene.
Okay. Well, King Richard reigned from 1157. So the English pound in inflation calendar. Okay, the bank.
Oh my God.
I'm looking this shit up.
Oh boy, this is something that I gotta. This will be interesting to hear.
Okay, the farthest it goes is 1209. Okay, so 1,000 pounds, in like the year 1209 to like now.
Well, greetings from your friendly neighborhood tax collector.
While you're looking that up, J. Pat O'Malley, doing the voice for the blacksmith. He was not only was an actor, but he was a composer, singer, and a songwriter, and he was a movie or music director as well.
Wow. By the way, 1,000 pounds in the year 1209, which is just a little after King Richard reigned. 1,000 in today's dollars would be 2,167,000 pounds.
Holy shit! Ow! Jeez. First of all, that was the worst place to hide gold because like he has what is he playing, a wolf or something? I think he's playing a wolf.
He's a wolf.
Yeah, he is a wolf. The wolf's ears are good.
Ain't that funny how like the olden days worked, that they were so ultra religious and yet they would just disrespect even religious clergy like this.
I like this. I like this right here because, first of all, where's the father?
hey, she's fucking like a rabbit. Yeah. Come on. The jokes write themselves.
Share.
The way they make these kids in these Disney movies so damn cute. It's and then just to
oh God, you're a fucking
for the
dick.
Heartbreak.
That is I hope you have a heart attack.
I hope you stub your toe.
I think your threat's better than mine. It's less lethal. First of all, this trick right here, I would love to see if it actually could work. Like
oh God,
yeah.
To bang it up, and then I bet it could. I'm sure that's a drinking game.
Oh yeah, quarters.
Yeah, it's got to be quarters, right?
So for everyone,
like a meme when he shakes it, can you offer one crumb of pussy?
Oh God,
you ever seen that picture?
I have.
The internet's horrible.
Oh my God. So for everybody listening to this podcast,
God,
and the sheriff just cannot see those disguises. So real quickly, for everybody who is listening to the podcast, Richie is our Disney co-host. Every time we do like an animated movie or a Disney movie, Richie's always here. And here within the next 2 times that he's going to be on the show, he's going to be choosing the movies. So I'm really interested to see what movies he chooses.
That's a good
just
question.
Don't,
I'm even thinking about it. I was like, what would I watch?
Well, just don't let it be Rockadoodle.
No, I'll probably stick with something that's like you can actually stream. I don't think you can stream Rockadoodle. Probably something on Disney Plus would probably be the best course of action, or even maybe
there we go.
Netflix. But like something that you can stream, definitely. I don't want everybody to dust off their old VCR. If you do, that's fantastic and brilliant. But I think something that we can stream.
That little girl right there, she's like, Come again on my birthday.
Birthday.
At least, don't you? I love how kids that are like even I did it. Like between the ages of 3 and 5, they always have that like little like Elmer Fudd type of speech impediment.
Right.
It's adorable.
Keep your chin up. Soon things will be better in Nottingham. Not with these gas prices.
He went there. He went to the gas prices.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm blaming this guy or that guy. All I know is that it sucks.
So funnily enough, I found a gas station here in Washington that has gas for $4.03.
That sounds like a dream.
And it's a 76 station.
Every one that I passed was $5.50.
Dude, that was actually a really good shot.
Why are they? I love how.
Wait. Do castles have backyards? Like seriously, like I don't think castles really have backyards.
They have gardens. I guess gardens backyard.
Okay, I'll give them that one.
Yeah, they got the garden. You know, walking around the garden. We ever played Zelda? I think Zelda had a garden.
Well, in Sword in the Stone, there was no garden. There was just a really shitty fucking tower that Merlin was too stupid to cast a protective charm around. So that's the medieval. Yeah, so that's basically the medieval version of the spit handshake.
Sure. I don't think we can do the spit handshake anymore.
Oh no. Those things are a thing of the past. Monica Evans, though, of course, doing the role of Maid Marian. She's very well known for portraying Cecily Pigeon in Neil Simmon's The Odd Couple.
Oh.
That was actually a really good movie, by the way.
Ah, yeah. Oh, there it goes.
And the cock went. The shuttlecock went
with putting things in people's cleavage.
Hey, the shuttlecock went into her boobs.
You know what? There could be children watching, sir.
I'm wondering how the shuttlecock ended up there. Also, was the shuttlecock? Wait a minute. Was that game invented? I don't think that game was invented back then.
When was badminton invented? I'm Googling more than watching this damn movie.
I'm looking it up right now, too. So, badminton. Here we go. So, the history, 1804.
1804? So this wasn't real.
No.
This is lying to me.
This is so historically inaccurate.
Outrageous. Not in my Disney movie. That would never happen.
No. And by the way, Carolee Shelley, of course, plays the hen right there. She also played in The Odd Couple, by the way, as well.
Wow. You're very beautiful. You're very beautiful.
Like I said, it like kids' accents when they're that young is just adorable. It really is.
You know, I'm listening to that kid's voice, and it sounds like. Did you ever watch like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like those Rankin and Bass?
Yes, I did.
Things? It sounds like the kids because they're like they fell in love, Rudolph, and it's like that's what the kid sounds like. I don't know.
No, you're absolutely right. Where did you get the wooden sword? You didn't have it just a minute ago. Animation magic.
Animation magic.
It's like movie magic, but it's better. I like how they had his little eyeball out of the arm. like I said, this is just an all-time classic for me. This is why this movie ranks so high on my list. Like it really is just a cute movie.
Ooh.
Ow. Now, see, that's at least a young kid being who knows manners. He's like, "Did I hurt you?" Making sure she's okay. You wouldn't know what to do with her.
You wouldn't know.
You may be a rabbit, but you don't know what to do.
And now what are we gonna do? I've seen this porno before.
Well, I mean, if he was really Robin Hood, you know, I know what they'd be doing.
Doing their taxes.
Back then, I know what the kids might be thinking. He's like, "Ew, cooties, cooties, cooties." I'm actually a little confused. Like, what is like? Why does Maid Marian? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I remember why she lives in the castle, because she's, I guess, Prince, or not Prince John, but King Richard is her uncle.
Oh, is that it?
I think so.
I never knew. I just thought she was just like a part royalty. I don't know.
Here it comes. Hold on.
Royal
Let me listen. Let me
English
listen real
wine,
quickly, because there's a part coming up here. See, she said it right there. Your Uncle King Richard.
Uncle King Richard. How is a lion the uncle of a fox?
How there's some interspecies sex going on now.
Not to mention, this fox would eat the fuck out of this chicken. And I don't want to see.
I thought that was one of the funniest things about it, is that she's friends with a hen, and foxes eat hens.
Exactly.
I know what he's thinking of.
Bad chili. Chili.
First of all, I almost forgot.
Have more clothing. I guess they do.
Yeah, they do.
Where do they keep it? Just like in the bushes around?
I guess so. By the way, I find it hilarious that the two movies that we've been commentating are all set in England, but there are several voice actors who are American.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, don't burn the chili. Well, that's one thing you can't do if you marry Maid Marian. You can't fucking cook. Jesus.
Just marry the girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you're not financially stable.
Hey, we were kids together. Do you do you remember? Will you marry me? I'm gonna try that sometime. Hey, we were kids together. Will you marry me? Well.
That had to be a stew because chili doesn't have carrots in it.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. Now I want some chili.
By the way, here's a fun fact. Friar Tuck was supposed to be a pig, but it was changed to a badger to avoid insulting religious stabilities.
Oh, sir.
Andy Devine doing the voice of Friar Tuck.
No related to Adam, who was.
He did a lot of Western films, though. One of them, he did Stagecoach.
Oh, classic John Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that thing has to be spicy as shit if you're coughing smoke circles.
I've had some weird Chinese food sometimes. It looks like chili.
It really does, but I think it's stew.
The animators made chili that looked like stew. Look at his eyes.
Oh yeah. Right there. Now it looks like chili as well. So it went from going to stew to chili. Once again, animation magic. Really? You're putting another hole in your hat? Oh wait, never mind. Animation
hats.
Yeah, animation magic.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, animation magic though seals up the hole right away. Oh, real quickly, did you just see that? That little scene. It did the beginning of the scene back and forth. It was like when a video game glitches.
Oh no. That's a tree that I believe is from Winnie the Pooh.
I was gonna say the same damn thing.
Sheer genius.
Okay, but you're not the king. You're just a prince. There's a big difference.
Well, he believes he's king, I guess.
I didn't mean to. My trap is baited and set, and then revenge.
Revenge.
Did you see that? The snake has hair.
That is a little weird. They gave him hair.
Oh, another reused scene. They did when he put his finger in his ear. His ring was missing a jewel. Well, you certainly can't wear it because it keeps falling down your head. I would have done the same thing. I'm not getting hit.
Stop sniveling and hold still.
Oof.
I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. I fucking quit.
Yeah, I mean, at this point.
Jesus H. Christ. Now, here's another question. Where did they get the feathers for this one?
Somebody in the back of the forest that just reached a horrible demise.
Like I said, I find it hilarious of how this movie is set in England, and there's so many American voice actors in this movie.
We can just throw that out there. We were already playing badminton that isn't going to be created for another 700 years.
Wow, that shirt really does not fit you. And here I thought Robin Hood.
He needs a new tailor.
That was actually clever. I'm not even going to lie.
Well, it's PJ, but he gets mad because he doesn't like Prince. He likes the term king, so he should be KJ.
Right? Dude, don't stick your tongue out at me.
Duke of Chutley.
Oh, there's the snake hairs again. He's got, like you said in the last Disney podcast, he's got the Ed and Nettie hairs. Hey, look, he's got the dildo in his ass. I can't believe I actually did say that.
Buster.
Seriously, Little John had a snake in his ass.
Haven't we all? I didn't mean to hit you that bad with that. It's like, we've all been there.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
For anybody who is listening to this podcast, please hide your children.
I am not responsible for the things that you have to tell your children later. I love all the people moving with the static background.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody there.
Okay, first of all, there's another thing that is historically inaccurate. Balloons were not invented at that time. Even I know that one.
They barely knew how to create like rubber, I think.
That is true. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
They made a rubber? No, they're latex. Latex.
Oh, there we go.
Latex was a thing, really.
It's a snake copter.
How about that?
And here's Robin Hood. He's about to put the moves on her. Robin? Is that you?
Silly, the type of like things that we would have where we had society where we're gonna have a contest where you can get a kiss from a lady. Like,
by the way, was that like eye stare, kind of like just a huge movie cliche?
Well, I think it's supposed to be that she recognizes him because of his eyes.
Hmm. The guy doing the voice of that, by the way, Candy Cadito, was American. He was an American radio performer, vocalist, and animation voice. Never really knew a lot about him.
That's one way to look.
Yeah, right. How did that dog see it?
Yay, Dad!
The way he said it, though, he's like, "Yay, Dad!" Like he's not really proud of him. Now that's the most nonchalant and most laziest bullseye I've ever seen in my life. Bow wow.
You're better than Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
Well, you're half right. I wish I could shoot darts that well.
I need to play more darts. I'm terrible.
So actually, funny story about 3 years ago? I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. I actually needed to get, or I played a former friend in darts, and I had to get the arrow in that like bullseye type of thing. I actually got a perfect bullseye.
Did you?
I did.
The last time I played darts, I was in Seattle actually. It's a few years ago.
No
we
shit.
Went to a bar and they had darts. It was there's this place right off of UW. It was called Earl's.
I know that place.
You know Earl's?
Oh yeah.
We used to go to Earl's and get we used to get nugs, Earl's nugs.
Mm-hmm.
What we used to do. Drink heavily.
Boo! We hate you. We hope you stub your fucking toe still.
Yes.
Or in my case, I hope he gets a heart attack.
Oh goodness.
Okay, you know what? No, let me rephrase that. I hope he doesn't get a heart attack. I hope he accidentally shoots himself in the foot with an arrow. Like he like end up like Rob Schneider in Grown Ups.
Oh no. Oh god. I remember that scene.
Ken Curtis, by the way, doing the voice of Nutsy, and he was very well known, by the way, for playing Fetus Hagen in the CBS Western television show Gunsmoke. Oh, you fat fuck cheater. Oh, is it going to work?
That's
That's what you get.
That is so dumb.
Right? That's an impossibility, by the way. There's no way that would ever happen.
Not to mention, how did we determine the stork as the winner when literally they got the same thing? They got the same bullseye.
I think what happened was that he split the arrow, so that's better.
Okay. This isn't.
I don't know. I know. I mean,
bocce. I mean, isn't that how you play bocce? Like you move the.
Also, the other henchman for the sheriff from Nottingham, by the way, George Lindsay. If a lot of people don't remember, he played Goober Pyle in the Andy Griffith Show.
Goober Pyle. I remember Goober Pyle.
Goober. Fucking Goober, guys.
Goober.
The Royal Fingers.
The Royal Fingers.
So let me... Oh, wait a minute. I just... Okay. So I'm going to say this right here. I have no regrets about it. So if those are the Royal Fingers, if he has it in a woman, is it a Royal Fingering?
Sir, this is a Wendy's. You need to calm yourself.
Oh my God. I think I need to get cut off from drinking right now.
The royal fingering. That's where I'm drawing. I'm going to draw the line, but I'm drawing something.
Yeah, back then they actually had.
You said that you wouldn't even tell her you loved her because you thought it was weird,
right? A heart of stone, dude. You have no heart. A nice little fuck you. He's throwing a trumper tantrum.
Oh no. Trumper tantrum. Pardon us for continuously to get political.
Well, I mean, come on. Those jokes are just a little bit too easy. I want to say that was just a little bit too easy. Oof. That must feel real nice.
My buddy.
Bushel britches. And nobody notices him struggling.
Yeah, I mean, everybody seems to be dumb around here. It's fine.
Oh, good God. It's movie logic.
Love conquers all, or, you know, a dagger in the back.
Dagger right there on the spine, yeah. Oh, he doesn't have his collar anymore. He had a choke collar. Actually, didn't they, like, wasn't that a thing back in medieval times, is that if you were a prisoner, you actually had a choke collar? Okay, that was a good punch.
Oh, goodness.
Well, he may have a tiny dick, but he's definitely good when it comes to fighting rhinos.
What? Who says he has a tiny dick?
Because he's Little John. That's the joke.
I mean, come on. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That was hilarious. He pulls his tail out of the way, and then jumps. I was like, kill him. Oh,
Oh. Oh goodness. This hen is literally gonna be the
like
one.
is she like Arnold Schwarzenegger type of strong? Talk about a really dude. That's actually a really romantic proposal.
I mean,
Nothing-
Pirates of the Caribbean did it pretty weird. He's like, "Will you marry us, Barbosa? I'm a little busy at the moment."
Just kiss. Once again, how can they all fit in there? Dude, that was like some dude. What that was Scooby Doo type of shit right there. 6.
A dozen at least.
A dozen? Whoa! You want to push out a dozen kids?
I think foxes can have lots of children.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
Weren't you
I just got
sword fighting?
Attention everyone.
Sorry, I have to stop sword fighting Robin Hood to make an announcement for the folks.
Pretty much.
Oh.
By the way, Robin Hood steals a scene from Jungle Book because the Jungle Book was made 7 years previous to this movie. Again, here it is. Boink. Oh, dude, fat shaming, really?
Oh my god.
God. First there was badminton. First there was badminton, then there was balloons, now it's the NFL. First of all, I love how Disney put in like really good like football band music or whatever.
And just like that,
what
that
the
hen just signed a 5-year deal with the Los Angeles Rams. It's fine.
Okay, real quickly, you had to bring up the 5-year deal because Bobby Wagner just signed with the Rams.
I was just saying that they just keep on giving everybody long deals.
You're
Bobby
an asshole,
Wagner
Richie.
just seemed to be the most recent.
Okay, real quickly, I was wondering something. Why was she wearing underwear, the hen? Because it like the rhino pulled down her feathers.
Well, how did the shuttlecock get stuck between her cleavage and then she was like shaking it out and like, you know, kicking her legs when literally it's just
dude,
like a gown.
Get out of that if you can't, dude. He can't get out of it unless you untie him. Jesus. So, by the way, I want to say it was the Friday after, it was actually Friday after we did the Sword in the Stone podcast. I got really drunk that night, and I went, dude, I went on a binge of watching 4 Disney Plus like classic movies. One of them was The Rescuers.
Oh, this singer sounds like the one at the end of that movie.
So here's the thing about The Rescuers. I think The Rescuers have the worst fucking songs ever in the movie.
You don't like REA Society, Heads Held High, Touch the Sky?
Give me a migraine, why don't you? Jesus. Like, dude, look at this. Like 1973. This animation is just amazing.
It reminds me of did you ever see Charlotte's Web, the old animated one?
Dude, fuck yeah. Of course I saw Charlotte's Web, man. I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that feel. What else did you watch on Disney Plus that night?
I watched The Jungle Book. I rewatched Sword in the Stone. And what was the other movie I watched? I watched The Aristocats. Because remember, there was like a
Is that
little
why you
label.
brought up the Aristocats to me? when you sent me that thing on Twitter. We follow each other on Twitter. You guys can follow me at Richie Jim YT.
No, that is why I brought it up with you.
Yeah, he sends me a video. He sends me a picture about right before watching the Aristocats that Disney Plus gave him a disclaimer, and Disney Plus has a disclaimer on there due to the Siamese cat.
And I completely forgot about it.
Fiction, in that movie.
The way she said scurvy.
That's Jungle Book reused animation.
Mm-hmm.
This whole entire sequence reuses so much animation.
Yeah, from the
this is from Snow White. That's when Dopey takes Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
This whole sequence is all reused animation,
and it's incredible because
that's Jungle Book.
Yep, there's a Jungle Book. By the way, Friar Tuck in I don't know if you saw the Russell Crowe Robin Hood.
I did not.
Really good movie, by the way. Really, really good movie. First time I ever saw it was actually with my first ex-fiance, by the way. Funnily enough, Friar Tuck is a really bad padre who makes like honey ale. I just love how, like you said, damn, you just beat his brains out. There's the Aristocats right there.
Like literally that rabbit. There's Jungle Book.
And of course, here comes the Jungle Book's right there.
Yeah,
like you said, though, like Disney was known for
Aristocats.
Was it?
When Maid Marian's dancing.
Right yeah, that is the Aristocats.
That's the Aristocats. Right there, that dance that Robin. Yeah, that bunnies. That's Snow White. This is more Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just know these movies so well. I love when I find it interesting when Disney does this.
Yeah, because Disney was just known for reusing animation and scenes, and it's incredible. Ew, why do you want to steal another man's underwear?
We've all been there.
Okay, I will admit I have worn another man's underwear, but it's because the previous night I probably pissed myself from drinking. Is Robin Hood using a bow and arrow for the thing for the violin?
Not to mention, it doesn't even look like a violin. It looks more like a mandolin.
It really did. I just love how they keep reusing the scene where the sheriff is walking. That's PG to a T. I like how he's putting his tail in the shape of a fist. Oh boy. Oof. Bad timing. Wait, he had a martini glass.
The whole village is singing it.
Yeah. I wonder why the whole village is singing it. Okay, he's going full on. He is going full on Democrat right there.
Oh no.
Jeez, Jesus Christ. Triple the taxes? Jeez Louise. And here I thought gas taxes was bad. Mm-hmm. Foreclosure by the owner of the crown. Jeez Louise. Check out the little roof he's got.
What a gig.
Oh, dude, how the hell are you in there? You're just a storyteller. This has to be like this is just like the most depressing and most gloomiest scene in the entire fucking movie.
Oh, easily.
Ugh. Oh my God. See, that's even more depressing right there. The mother of all those, baby. That turtle was looking up like, you asshole.
Do we really need to do all the mice on the big?
I don't, no, that's just ridiculous.
It's a little excessive.
Oh, speaking of the Jungle Book, by the way, because due to Phil Harris, I actually got a disclaimer on Disney Plus as well for that movie.
For the Jungle Book, yeah.
I looked it up why, and I can understand what they're going for on that one.
Mm-hmm. There's a few of those movies that have the disclaimer, and I get it. I think Dumbo, this movie.
Oh, Dumbo was a big one. Dumbo with the Jim Crow crows.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was. I'm actually really. What really surprises me is they haven't removed it, because Disney Plus removed one of the Simpson episodes, the Michael Jackson one.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm really surprised they haven't removed a lot of these movies.
Well, not just the Jim Crow portion of Dumbo. There's actually a song at the beginning when they're like making a railroad track and they're all like dark individual. They're really like shadowy is what I mean, but you can tell they're African Americans, and they kind of sing about how they're uneducated and they work all day, and it's
that's definitely a huge disclaimer on that one.
Yeah.
No joke, if I was in a prison in that time, and I will say this, I'm Christian, even if I heard the church bell, I'd be like, man, this just sucks.
Yeah, I guess people that are ultra religious back in those times, that's what getting.
Mm-hmm. That's because the whole town's in jail.
Yeah.
I never knew what animal Friar Tuck was until I looked up that trivia thing.
What is he, a mole?
He's a badger. First of all, I think a badger is kind of a... First of all, a badger is a very furious, very aggressive animal. So for a badger to be playing a man of the church, I thought that was hilarious.
Big belly booty.
John Fielder, by the way, plays the... So real quickly, remember last time where you thought Rabbit's voice was Piglet?
Yeah.
Guess what?
That's
John
Piglet.
Fielder, that's who was the original voice of Piglet.
Okay. I used to mix them up all the time.
And then Barbara Luddy did the sister. She was in Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians. She was in a lot of Winnie the Pooh. She was in a lot of the Winnie the Pooh developments. Did you just threaten a man of the church to hang him? What the fuck?
In a church.
Good Lord. Like, how blasphemous can you get? Give it to him. Yeah, stick the stick up his ass. That'll stop him in his tracks.
Oh.
Choker. Ugh.
This is depressing to me.
No, that is just super depressing. God. Also, Barbara Luddy did. She was also in Lady and the Tramp as well. She did a lot of Disney movies.
Wow.
God, see that whole sequence of what was it? Was it like 5-6 minutes? That was just the most depressing moment of the movie.
Oh,
that really
easily.
was.
This is my favorite joke. Taylor Swift, after writing another song about an ex, sitting there angry with all their pounds of money. I know that joke is very like.
I don't give a shit. That was a good one. That was a good one.
It was so 2012, but that's it's a classic.
By the way, speaking of the Jungle Book, Ka, of course, in the movie is a snake, and I know you know who the actor is that played him. Of course, you know his famous voice role.
That's Winnie the Pooh.
That is Winnie the Pooh. I was really shocked he didn't do this movie.
Yeah.
the way he like covers
he did a lot
himself
of, like, the
up.
earlier Disney stuff, because he did Winnie the Pooh in like the 60s, which were then re-released in the 70s. But then I think he was in like Alice in Wonderland. He was in a few other things. I'm looking that up now because his voice is something that
we do a lot of research on this podcast.
Yeah, Sterling Holloway. He was Adult Flower in Bambi, Mr. Stork in Dumbo, the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland.
I remember that he was in Dumbo. I do remember that role.
And he was Rupert the mouse in the Aristocats.
Oh, he was. Shit, I completely forgot. He was Rupert the mouse in the Aristocats.
You just watched that.
Holy shit!
Just watched that. Things to watch in my Disney movie. Hanging.
I think that's not Goober. That's not Goober right there. No, that was Ken Curtis. He played Nutsy. Yeah, Ken Curtis played Nutsy. George Lindsay played Trigger.
Gotcha.
Dude, how the fuck did you get into the...
Just wandered in.
Right? I think that's one of the most blasphemous things you could do back then is hang a man of the church.
Hang a priest. Hang a clergyman.
Good Lord. I think it's funny how, though, George Lindsay played Goober in not only Mayberry PFD, but also the Andy Griffith Show. He was like one of the dumbest characters ever. But Ken Curtis, who played in Gunsmoke, he wasn't really a dumb character, but he plays the dumb one in this one.
I feel like all these vultures and these recent ones, they like using vultures a lot recently with this Jungle Book.
See, now real quickly about the Jungle Book, I was actually a little surprised they didn't get the Beatles to do the singing voices, you know?
They tried.
Oh, did they really fucking try?
They tried because that's who they were based on. They were based on the Beatles, and they tried.
Oh yeah, it really was. But yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they tried getting the Beatles, and the Beatles were like, nah, dude, we're not doing this little silly movie.
Kind of sucks. Wait, so there's just a big wide open door to the castle? Now, here's what I love about. So there's a huge entrance right there. Right here, they're using a ladder to get over the wall.
You could have gone the back way. I mean, like, literally, you could have just moved 10 steps and then you would have been back. Oh, God. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Rolling around here. Give me a second.
Okay. Unreal pacing, by the way, by those. Oh, you fat foot. Little John with the fat foot knocks down the rocks. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was funny of how Little John is the clumsiest one of all. It is not 1 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Guzzling water and booze.
No, did you just, first of all, did you just see that? He said 1 o'clock and all is well, and the time was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I expected nothing less. Do I expect these people to know how to tell time? All's well.
Chief, dude.
It's like your good friend just playing with their gun.
Hey, right there. Okay, real quickly, right there was a goober moment. Hey, your duty is to try to kill him.
Tap, tap.
Now, I thought that was funny. He had such a big mouth and he was like 1 o'clock and all's well, but all of a sudden someone taps him on the head and he doesn't yell out.
Make it make sense.
Boink.
That's what I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be the same. I'd be the same way. I'd be like, you go in front. Oh, there's where they were. Okay, so it wasn't an open door. It was just another part of the castle. But does it still make a lot of sense that a blind old beggar got into the castle though?
How does any of this make sense?
I don't know.
Blind old beggar doing football moves, playing badminton.
This is I'm not going to be honest. This is really the first time I'm noticing all of these movie mistakes.
Well, I think it's just like, how much of realism can we sit here and like complain about when, when it's literally talking animals, It's talking animals. We shouldn't really complain that much about realism or that much accuracy. I mean, how many of these? Whoa! Fairy tales.
Whoa! He's unbuckling. He unbuckled his belt. What is he doing? Besides getting the keys.
Oh my! He's a master at unbuckling the belt.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite parts in the movie is like where he's like, rock-a-bye sheriff.
And I'm waiting for it. Just you realize. Just you realize.
Just you realize. You dumbass. Just like I said about Kay last time on the podcast, he fell down, went bonk.
He fell down and went bonk.
Death for treason.
Right, treason.
Forgive them all. Do you see that right there?
Forgive them all. Who wrote that? Did he write it? Because I don't think he can.
I don't know. I don't think, no. Like, I'm trying to figure out who wrote it. Yeah.
Everybody else. Get up, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. You too. Now that doesn't solve anything.
No. Everyone's happy to be free. Okay, see, that's the funniest one of the entire thing is the raccoons in the jailbird costumes and all that. I thought that was the funniest
Well, half
one.
of those when he got rid of them, cool. It was created to like how they unlocked them, but like half of them still have the shackles on.
Well, that's because he got the chain off of the shackle.
Right,
dude. That's a high. That's a high tower.
That thing off? Oh boy.
Hey, look, Jeff Bezos.
Oh God! I knew there was gonna be a joke in there somewhere.
I was waiting for that one. Oh, so this really is Jeff Bezos. He's sleeping with his money and he has a bed for his dick.
I'm not even gonna touch that one. I'm not touching that.
Actually, so I told K-Hart this in the last one. So today was actually my DSP at Amazon. They got disbanded. There's a lot of DSPs at the warehouse that I work at. They got disbanded.
Is that what you do? You're a DSP?
Yeah, I'm an Amazon driver.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dude, even
Have
I
you
would
called
get
Zappos to get your free pair of shoes.
We tried it. I like this part. The way he
Oof.
Bezos kicked himself.
It's so silly.
He really is a man-child.
I love it. But no, you didn't get your free pair of shoes, or they didn't do that for your DSP?
So what happened was that we tried to put in the code, but we couldn't get it for some stupid ass reason. But no, I'm actually going to a new DSP here. Either this upcoming week or the following week, but it really sucks because Amazon kind of did a lot of us wrong.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah, they got rid of the DSPs because of technicalities, but other than that, let's get back to the movie. No more.
I was about to say, I was like, I work for Zappos. We're kind of cousins. We're kind of work cousins in a weird sense.
Okay, he actually kind of looks like the sheriff a little bit, even though he's,
they were always big.
Got him right by the neck.
Friar, get going. Everybody gets a bag of money.
Now it's 4:00 in the morning. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the rest of the bags going? Because they all exited.
We couldn't leave it?
No, I see. That didn't make a lot of sense to me.
We couldn't just have left it?
Seriously, Hiss, why the fuck don't you just quit? Well, wait a minute. Where'd he get that
we took
one?
That one, and now we got this.
Yeah, where'd he get that one? Jesus Christ.
I love the sound effect.
Yeah. And here we go. The action begins.
Oh, boy.
How far can that snake stretch before you break him in half?
I tell myself that every day.
Also, how did Robin fit through the bars?
He's a little more sly and slim than
a snake,
than a lion. Desist.
Good Lord. Oh, man. I feel like Prince John would have a lot of bumps and bruises on that one. Oh, there you go. Use a shell.
Now, what did the
Nice
kids do?
shot. That was a nice shot. Though I'm wondering who got him, Robin or the rabbit.
I think Robin did, but I'm wondering. I'm like, what? Now, what did the kids shot do? Reused shots from earlier.
Oh, dude, you just wasted wine.
Death by wine.
See, like, I'm all for finding new and impressive ways to use like weapons or stuff or like inanimate objects for weapons, but don't waste alcohol. 50 fucking kids and you left that one.
Jesus.
I was about to say, gee, yeah, that was my.
How many friggin' times are they gonna show these rhinos like stunned and like not doing their work, not doing their job? Don't worry about me. Turns around with shocked face.
Why didn't you climb over the wall? Dude, you rhinos suck. You're supposed to be trying to kill him, not help him.
These archers and rhinos, they went to the school.
God, they suck at their job.
Shoot for stormtroopers.
Oh, and by the way, here's the music from. This is another reason why I love classic Disney movies is the orchestra score.
Yep.
And this is the same music that they used in Sword in the Stone.
Which scene?
Like remember the Madame Mim and Merlin fight?
Oh,
when she became
Talk about that.
Yeah, well, actually, hold on a sec. Not this music per se. Not this music per se. You'll see it here in a second. Here it is.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, the other time it was on fire too. So yeah, you're totally
is that not ironic?
That's pretty funny. Hey, some directors like to use the same scores. It's fine.
Man, you're getting third-degree burns.
Oh my god. It's actually pretty intense.
It really is. Like even when I watched it as a kid, I got intense. But now you finally can. Now you can actually shoot someone. By the way, if I was on that tower, I'm not even gonna lie. It wouldn't have mattered if I was surrounded by fire or if the fire was just starting to come up onto the roof. I'm jumping into the moat. I'm sorry.
Did we think that the fire was just? I guess you're just thinking in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make it, isn't he, little Tom?
I love how Disney does this in
tears in his eyes, man.
Yeah, I love how Disney does this in a lot of movies. Like they do create the atmosphere of death. And it does get you emotional at some points. It's called a snorkel.
I was gonna make.
It's Robin.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Ew! Don't spit in my face. What about COVID?
Oh no.
Don't worry about it. Me and K Hart, we made plenty of those jokes with Volcano.
Did you? Lots of COVID jokes.
I think we had about 3 or 4 COVID jokes that we did. Okay, I love this part right here because of the creative names that Prince John calls this Sir Hiss. He went all Shaggy.
Shaggy. Like Slime Scoop, like I'm gonna hit you with this paddle. Oh.
Cowardly Cobra.
Cowardly Cobra.
And he's still sucking his thumb. Yeah.
You eel in snake's clothing.
First of all, you need to give it to Hiss, who were slithering for his life.
Pardon by the order.
Okay,
King
I
Richard.
did it
Yes,
better.
I did that. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sherwood Forest.
I was wondering if you were ever going to do the whistling parts.
I'm not that great of a whistler. The Royal
By the way,
Rottweiler.
okay, this is what I love about this scene is that Nutsy and Trigger, they're not being punished, but Hiss, the sheriff, and Prince John are being punished.
Somebody's getting hitched. It's obviously Little John and the hen.
Oh God, could you imagine those babies? Jesus.
I kind of want to. Maybe I do.
It appears that I now have an outlaw for an in-law.
Yes, that is the voice of Prince John. It literally sounds no different.
Nope, that is Prince John.
Skippy, how come you were going? Well, Robin Hood's gonna have kids, so somebody's gonna keep their eye on things.
I never understood that right there. Like, why would he look after him?
Things like you as a babysitter?
First of all, you're a rabbit. Foxes eat rabbits.
Yeah, that too. Between foxes and hens and rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
A bear should have eaten a hen. Bye, buddy. When's your leg gonna heal, dog?
Hey, here come the bride, Trigger. Present.
Dude, does that thing even have a fucking safety? Lucky shot.
On and on.
Oodle lolly golly, what a day. Oodle lolly golly, what a day. Okay, please tell me that you just
I love it.
Real quickly, please tell me you just had the fox and the hound come up as a
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. No, I'm not going to pick that as our next movie, but
Thank
that is
you,
a lovely
fucking
movie.
God. Thank you, God. All right, so that is Robin Hood.
Wait a minute. Why don't you like the Fox and the Hound?
Because it's depressing.
I mean,
And it
yes,
actually does make me cry.
It is true. Again, another movie about a fox.
Mm-hmm. And of course,
Anyway,
and then
continue.
but you also have that probably Confederate flag waving redneck in there.
Yeah, that guy. Who is Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh shit, he was. I forgot all about that. All right, so that is Robin Hood. I hope you guys enjoyed this, but before we get out of here, Richie started the trend with Sword in the Stone. So, Richie, here's the thing. What is the rating from 1 to 10 for Robin Hood from you?
Rating from 1 to 10. You know what? I gave Sword in the Stone like a 6.5. I think I did. I'll give Robin Hood probably a 7. I think it's a little bit better.
All right.
It's obviously not the greatest Disney movie out there. Lots of reused animation, which I can't fault Disney for. You know, cutting costs. There are some points kind of like Sword in the Stone where there's a little bit of filler, like especially when the rabbit kid goes into the garden with Maid Marian in the hen. Lots of filler in there, but it is a little bit longer. It is like an hour 25, I think that was. But the action scenes are better. I love the characters. The voice acting is great, and even for having the few songs that they do, they're very good for the time period and piece. You know, very whimsical. How would I put it? Like Roger Miller just does a fantastic job with the narration and the songs. I always thought Robin Hood as a cunning fox was one of the coolest characters out there. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I really do like this one. Not my favorite Disney movie in the world, but it's definitely a good one to check out, more so than other ones I can say. I do like this one.
So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.3. You're absolutely right. You hit every single note on describing this on this movie. I thought it was, like I said, this is my all-time favorite from the Disney classic, from the Walt Disney classics. But you know, like I said, like you said, there were very few songs, but you know, they were still memorable. And that's the best part about this movie, is that all the memorable moments, and of course the orchestral. Like I said, there was really good orchestra. Hold on a second, hang on a second. Give me like 1 minute real quickly. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, guys. He probably has to piss. He said that he was going to be drinking a few beers, so it probably went right through him, which I get it. That's basically why I left earlier. Happens to the best of us. Yeah. So, what do you guys think the next movie should be that I pick? If you guys are listening this far in, go ahead and leave a comment down below what the next Disney movie I should pick. Like I said, I'm probably gonna pick something on Disney Plus. So, I'd love for you guys to tell me what you guys think the next movie should be. Could be any classic, could be something modern, even. To show our boy here. I think that'll be cool. I'm thinking of one of the classics, like hit him with a Snow White or something, good old classic Disney princess. I think that'd be funny.
Jesus fucking Christ, please don't hit me with that. Whatever you do,
He's back.
do not hit me with fucking Snow White. I don't think I can do it.
What? Come on, it's one of the greatest freaking Disney films of all time.
It really is, but I don't know if I don't know, but
what's wrong with two bros watching Snow White? I ask what?
Never mind. No, sorry, I had to get out of there. I couldn't hold it anymore. I had to take a waz.
That's literally what happened with me. I had to take a waz.
But no, I was. Oh, I see why you suggested Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because it was on the suggestions right there underneath Robin Hood.
That's not what it was, but go on. I just wanted to think of classic Disney movies.
Hey, I mean, I will say this: if you don't suggest it within the next 2 times that we do Disney movies, I already have the next 2 Disney movies picked out for us. I already do, and I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be an absolute surprise. It will be a surprise for you.
Like I said, I got a few in my head that we could do.
Okay.
I got a few in my head. There's definitely one that I do want to do because it's one of my favorites, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's probably my favorite Disney movie, actually.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Chris, Richie. Why did I say Chris?
Hello.
What the fuck? Why did I say Chris? Am I that drunk? But
it's only 7:30, my guy. We need to eat something.
I've only had 3, for God's sakes. But so April 28th, hopefully you're free on that time, is when Richie is going to be back with me doing this podcast, because starting next Thursday, me and K-Hart are going to be doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy. We cannot wait. We're so excited.
All 3 on that same podcast, or just
not all? No. Not all 3 on the same podcast. It's going to be Ninja Turtles 1 week, Ninja Turtles 2, Ninja Turtles 3, in 3 weeks for 3 weeks.
Wow, that's rad. Those are great.
They are. And then I want to say here in June, me and K-Hart, we're going to be doing an anime series.
Ooh.
So,
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, you guessed it.
What it was? Is that what you guys are doing, Yu-Gi-Oh?
So here's the thing: we're not just doing the Yu-Gi-Oh that America knows. We're only doing the Yu-Gi-Oh that Japan knows about. There was a season 0 to Yu-Gi-Oh, and it had nothing to do with Duel Monsters, by the way.
Wow.
So that's what it's a, if I'm looking, as I'm looking right here, there's 27 episodes in the entire season 0. So we can get it done in about 3 weeks. We're going to be watching I think probably 9 episodes. I think we'll do 9 episodes per podcast, basically. which
Oh,
it'll get done by then. But you know, I'm looking forward to. Here's the thing: you have to tell me what movie it is, by August 22nd, because that way I can make the episode and get it ready. But I'm looking forward to doing another Disney movie with you here in a month, dude.
You mean April 22nd?
Yes, April 22nd. You
You
gotta
said
let me know.
August.
Oh, did I say August?
Yes.
Oh my God, what
You
is
really are
wrong with me? Let the record show I had 3 beers, okay? Okay, real quickly though, I do have to ask you this. Just because I want to know your opinion of the Oscars and the Will Smith thing.
Oh,
What was
boy.
your take on it?
My take on it. I'm taking the Daniel Radcliffe approach, saying I don't think it matters what my opinion is. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm writing a new script, actually discussing the Oscars, not this past Oscars, but like a certain movie from the Oscars past.
Mhm.
And I do bring it up, but I'm just spoiler alert for you guys. I'm really not going. I don't really have an opinion on it. I didn't really care. I didn't watch the Oscars. I saw the slap. Everyone's like, oh, it's Chris Rock was allowed to say what he wants, or Will had a right. I don't care. I just
I'm with you
wasn't one
100%.
that cared. I really am not. I like the memes for a little bit, but they're getting a little over exuberant.
Oh,
I'm
they
kinda
were
done
old.
with it.
They were old after the first day. I'm just saying, but
Yeah, they really were.
I thought it
I
was
really
just
don't
funny.
have an opinion, honestly. I like both of them. I like Chris Rock. I like Will Smith. Um, I think Will came from a place of emotion, trying to defend his wife and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So, whether or not you believe it was right for the way that he defended his wife, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. It's just a matter of I think it's done and over with. Let's move along. I'm over it, honestly.
Mhm. All right, that is going to do it for this episode of BS Commentaries. Like I said, Richie, I'm going to see you in a month, man, on April 28th. Looking forward to doing the first movie that you're going to do, that you're going to suggest. And I'm honestly excited because I'm going to be in suspense for suspense for almost
Almost
a
a
whole
month.
month. Yeah,
Yep.
almost a whole month.
It's a good
So-
one. I think I got the one already in my head. It's gonna be a
Okay.
favorite of mine.
Okay. Well, for everybody who listened to this podcast, be sure to tune in next Thursday. K-Hart is back. And for the next 3 weeks, guys, we're going to be doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're going to be doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next week. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze the following week. And finally, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the one with the herpes turtles, the herpy turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, Richie. Hey, thanks so much for doing this podcast with me, man. And I will talk to you in a month when we do whatever movie he is absolutely he's gonna keep me in fucking suspense for a whole goddamn month, aren't you?
I really will.
You son
By
of a
the way,
bitch.
guys, before we let you go here, do subscribe to my channel, Richie Jim. I'm sure he'll leave a description somewhere in there.
We're gonna
and
put
then,
it. We're gonna put it right there in the description of the video.
Yeah, and where I talk about Disney, nostalgia, and just about anything else. So do appreciate the love. Subscribe, like a video, say hi. Would love to hear from you.
All right, Richie, man. Hey, thanks so much for tonight, man. And like I said, I will see you in a month.
Sounds good, buddy. Take care.
Later, brother.
Bye.
There it is. Richie is done, and I'm done with tonight. And like I said, tune in next Thursday for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.